Welcome back to another Moon Day meditation with Amy Bammel Wilding's Wild and Wise. If you're new to Opal Rose Oracle, welcome. It's so good to have you here. It's so good to be here with you. And if you're returning, welcome back. How was your meditation last week? What did you manifest to the universe? What was your affirmation? And how did the universe prove you right? Leave it in the comments. I want to hear. How did it go? I had all sorts of little synchronistic conversations, phone calls, the like. It's quite amazing. But this week, I'm quite excited because we get to explore our inner warrior together. Yes, I'm very excited to touch on this deep and profound topic. If you're new, grab a writing utensil and something to write on, because there will be reflection questions at the end. We'll begin with the opening passage and then get straight into the meditation. So get yourself cozy and let's jump on in. Your inner warrior. Facing the world with our fiercest persona is a habit for some of us. In some cases, the consequences of literally fighting for our survival, but in many cases, the unfortunate result of the culture in which we live. We women spend such a high proportion of our lives in fight or flight mode that we literally exhaust our adrenals and deplete our spirits and find ourselves running on fumes more often than not. So ingrained is this status quo that many of us have forgotten that we can give ourselves permission to let go of our white knuckle grip on life, and that we can allow ourselves to create safe spaces in which we can surrender to stillness. When we hear and nurture the needs of our inner warrior, we cultivate awareness of our own inner strength. When we offer our inner warrior the opportunity to let down her guard, to rest and receive, we tap into the limitless healing potential of our wild and wise sacred feminine core. And we begin the meditation. It is dark, and you and I are standing together. I offer you a source of light, and you take it in hand, knowing you will need it for your journey. You know that even though I have come this far with you, the rest of the journey must be yours alone. I hold your hand and kiss your forehead, sensing your mixed emotions, hesitation, curiosity, resolve. How will I find her, you ask? Use your heart, I respond. She is waiting for you. She always has been waiting for you. Your inner warrior needs you now, and she knows that now is the time for you to meet her face to face. You nod in affirmation, feeling ready for this journey. You have everything you need. I blow you a kiss, one hand over my heart, as you prepare for the journey to meet your inner warrior, you breathe and take a moment to reflect on the times when your inner warrior has risen to protect you, to defend you, to keep you safe. All the times you have survived either emotionally or physically because of her. You tune into her energy, feel her emotional vibration. You imagine where she might be. In a flash of insight, you know where she is, and you know how to get there. Your journey begins, and you travel with confidence to the location of your inner warrior. When you arrive, she is waiting for you. You see her, perhaps for the first time in your life, and she sees you. Beautiful and brave warrior, I am here, you say. You listen intently to what she says in return. Then you say, "You've done such an amazing job of keeping me safe, of going to battle for me. What I want you to know right now is that it is time for you to rest. You don't have to fight to survive anymore. I am here to give you the love you need, warrior." You ask her what would feel most nourishing to her, what would make her feel most loved. You listen, and then you do just what she needs. You love her in the exact way that she needs to be loved. Then you ask, "Tell me, which part of you is hurting?" And then listen to her response. After she replies, you realize that you know exactly how to love her, down to the root of that hurt. You tell her she is so worthy and deserving of love. Next, you ask, "Tell me, how tired are you?" And then listen to her response. When you hear her reply, you realize you know exactly how to love her, down to the core of her exhaustion. You tell her she is so worthy and deserving of rest. Finally, you ask, "Tell me how afraid you are," and then listen to her response. When she has finished speaking, you realize you know exactly how to love her, down to the source of her fear. You tell her she is so very safe. You spend as much time as you need loving and tending to your warrior's pain and fatigue and fear, reminding her all the while that she is safe, she is loved, and she can rest. You remind her that she has done an amazing job of helping you to survive. You thank her from the very foundation of your heart and soul. You tell her that it is time for you to make your return. and ask her if there is anything she wishes to say or ask before you leave. And then you listen to her response. When you respond, you know exactly what she needs to hear. You leave your source of light there with your warrior, knowing you are so very capable of finding your way back, and knowing that you will always be connected to your light. As you return, it is no longer dark, but warm and light with the sunrise. You see me waiting for you, one hand outstretched to greet you, one hand on my heart. Welcome back, beloved. For deeper reflection. What cultural messages have you internalized about how you need to move through the world? In what ways are you currently preventing yourself from resting and releasing? What would it feel like to give yourself permission to let your guard down? This is a particularly profound meditation. Before I leave you for today, I just want to send each and every one of you so much love, comfort, and strength. I want to affirm just how strong you are, just how brave you are, just how safe you are. You are safe. You are loved. And you can rest, knowing that the divine protects you in every way that you may possibly need or warrant protection or defending. Sending you infinite love and blessings. Have a beautiful, blessed week, you warrior. Take care. Infinite love and blessings, always.